So, hey everybody. About a week ago, I was asked to go to this totally sick, badass Harry Potter birthday party. Ravenclaw represent! And so I decided to do this really cool eye makeup thing to represent my house. And so I'm going to attempt to recreate that today and show you how it works. Right, and also, I don't have a tripod, so in true Ravenclaw fashion, I stacked a bunch of boxes and books to make my tripod. I need to get a tripod. Right, so let's begin. So I'm going to start off with some concealer. I'm going to put some under my eyes because, well, guess who doesn't get sleep? I know it looks stupid. And then around where I have acne, aka fucking everywhere. Yep, there too. And then I'm just going to blend that with my fingers. And the reason to do triangles underneath your eyes instead of little dots is because then you can blend it into your cheeks better, so that way it doesn't just look like a line underneath your eyes. Blending it into your cheeks a little bit makes it look like natural fade. I'm just checking my actual mirror because the screen looks bad. Alright, and then I have a matte foundation from Fit Me. I really like the Fit Me brand by Maybelline. I like Maybelline just in general, so it's not a plug for Maybelline. So I'm just going to use a little bit, probably should have used a little more, but just a tiny bit. You know, and move into fringe, and on my neck too to blend it into neck so it doesn't look like a line of makeup. And then instead of using my fingers, I'm going to use a brush to make it a little bit softer look instead of having it be thick and might be streaky, because I don't want to get cake face. Checking my mirror again because I can't tell whether or not I've blended it in this little camera viewfinder. Right, there we go. And then also from Fit Me, I have this powder. It is translucent powder, so that way it won't affect the color. Just take a little bit on your brush, and you're going to just gently powder your face to make sure that the makeup stays and don't look shiny. Yeah, I need to avoid, I just got this ear piercing for my birthday. You don't want to get makeup and piercings. Just FYI. Right, and then I have this little bronzer from e.l.f., which is very cheap. And I kind of wanted to angular my face, so I'm going with the standard 3. See, it looks like a backwards 3, and on the other side it'll actually look like a 3. Just to try and make my face look a little more angular and like a raven. Even though Ravenclaw is an eagle, because I don't know. JK, tell me what is your thinking behind this. And then just a little bit more to make me look like I got decent cheekbones. Look like a raven, except that is a tiger, Emma. Come on, get yourself together. Right, then onto the eyes. Gonna zoom. What? Eyebrow game. Sure. Alright, I'm gonna start with Urban Decay's Primer Potion because eyeshadow just doesn't stay long in my eyes. It just gets absorbed and everything and flakes and everything, but this helps it stay. So just a bit on the upper lid and lower lid. We're going to be putting makeup on the lower lid. Then just gently blending that. Right, then we are going to be taking a little brush and getting it into some gold powder, because I just do gold and blue because there's also a silver and blue version. Just putting that on the inner half-ish of my eye and reapplying as much as you need to get the opacity that you want. Very, very gold. I got this eyeshadow from MAC, if you were wondering. And I'm just going to do it on the other eye, too. Obviously checking my mirror again. Apply it the exact same way on the other eye. Alright, and then I'm going to take this color palette stuff. I'm going to take this blue. I don't really know what this palette is called, so then I'm going to take an angle brush, crease brush, and I'm going to do sort of a crease on the outer third and bottom third to kind of create a smoky cat eye. So I go from the lower lid, trace up, and then complete it so that way it looks kind of pointy. And then just blend that in, blend it far into the eye. Try not to poke your eyes out though. And then also onto the center lid so it blends with the gold. And then sometimes it gets a little messy, so I just take either my finger or a tissue and just brush it up to get some of the makeup fallout off. Then do it again on the other eye. Make sure I'm holding the brush the right way. Right. And then I am going to take this other dark navy bluish color from MAC, and I'm going to apply it just the same way that I did with the other color, except it's getting fucking everywhere. And so this is going to darken up the look a little bit, make the blue bold. And then obviously do the trick again, except this time I am going to do it with a tissue because I was kind of rubbing my eye raw a little bit, so it's better to do with the tissue. Just put it at the angle you want and slide. Or you can just hold a piece of tape or a tissue while you're doing it. Then do it to the other side, as usual. Right, and then we're going to take this tiny little brush and we're going to dip it back. We're going to dip it into the blue and just kind of tight line our lower line to make it darker. And then obviously, because something weird happened with my brush, we get this really dark something falling out my lash and having to wipe that off too. And then I did it to the other side. Trying not to go blind by poking myself in the eye. And then I'm also just going to retouch up the gold and do some gold on the inner bottom third of my eye as well. Right, and then we've got a black gel matte eyeliner, also from Maybelline. And I'm going to just do a thin line, except this line sucks because I was using the viewfinder and it's not as good as a mirror. Anyway, draw sort of a thin line on your top lid and then adjust it in your actual mirror because makeup is hard and I suck. Alright, and come back. And instead of doing... Oh wait, never mind. Just gotta wait. Okay, this one actually turned out better, surprisingly. Alright, any moment here. Alright, now that we've got that done, we're going to kind of make sort of what I like to call the eagle eye. You kind of draw a line just downward to make it look like the pointy eyes that an eagle or a raven has, and then connect it back to the line that you have below your eyes, and just do a light, very light, smudgy line. Alright, and then next, we're going to do some eyebrows. And for this look, I like sort of a darker, bolder eyebrow, just to kind of make the Ravenclaws feel sassy. So pick a color that's just a little bit darker than your eyebrows, unless you have really dark eyebrows, then just fill them in. And a little bit angular, again to keep with that sort of angular raven feel. As a tiger, I might keep doing that. Stop it, okay. And just brush them into place and then draw over. And if you tilt your head down, you can kind of approximate where the angle is going to be so you can make them look more similar. Except I always end up preferring the right eye. Alright, and then we're going to take some glitter, just a little bit, I'm just scooping some up from the little top lid instead of taking a big thing. So rub your finger and put it on the center of both of your eyes. Make it all sparkly and magical. You're at Hogwarts, remember? Then we're going to take some and we're also going to put it on our cheekbones to make them sort of magic too. Kind of brighten up the face a little bit, glittery. Then also a little bit around our lips on the top center to kind of draw attention to the lips. And then we're also going to do fake eyelashes. And I have to do this in the mirror because I suck. And then there they are. And then we're going to take an eyelash curler and curl them so people can actually see them, and it also helps with blending them to our natural lashes. Ta-da! It looks pretty! Right, and then I'm going to take some mascara, just a little bit, to kind of blend them a little bit more and darken my natural eyelashes so they look more similar to the falsies. And by the way, I'm using natural false lashes from Ardell. And then do a little bit on the bottom lash. And then, obviously, poke yourself in the nose, and get some mascara on your nose, and then just wipe it off with a tissue or a Q-tip. Alright, and then we are done with the eyes, so zoom back out. And for the lips, I'm just going to do a neutral lip. Just kind of have the attention be more on the eyes. Because when you do a bold eye, to make it stand out, you should do a neutral lip or a neutral eye with a bold lip normally. Or do whatever you want. This is Totally Toffee by Maybelline. Right, now you are a little witch or wizard. And I hope you really enjoyed this look. If you did, please thumbs up. Or if you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe down below. And I'll see you later, guys. Bye!